empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been...
Oh. I'm tremendously late today, guys, folks. I'm just eating some mushy peas. Newcastle against Spurs, live in the Premier League. Welcome aboard to this Realltom football watch along for Newcastle against Spurs.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants.
Well, it is a very good evening to you all, fans, and welcome back aboard here, folks. To Realltom Football, my name is Tom, and I'm bringing the watch along tonight, folks, in my rather neat attire for Newcastle against Spurs, live in the Premier League. If you are watching on the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hit the subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much indeed, folks. Everybody who's here today. Kickoff is coming your way at 8:15. And may I say, thank goodness it is 8:15. Otherwise, this would have been a complete cock-up. Because, yes, I did tell you guys last week I was going to be at a Christmas choir for my grandmother today. And, it overran a bit. But I'm here. Of course, we had to stop at the bloody chippy, which only sent my nerves going absolutely jingle-jangly. So, yes, we have got the lovely chippy chips tonight, Cole Palmer's favourite, with some pie gravy as well. But, yeah, I've not made bloody overlay transparent, you buggerants. But we're here, we've made it, and you kick off. You're coming your way in 15 minutes' time. At 8:15. So good evening, folks. Hope we're all doing well. Chat, do make sure you are smashing a like on the stream. Let's subscribe if you are new. Thank you very much, folks, once again, joining us. I've not had a chance to breathe. Again, late, Tom. I was blooming late on Saturday. I was rushed off my feet on Sunday. Yeah, I had yesterday off. But again, rushed off my feet today. Oh, well, guess what? Tomorrow, I'll be in London by 4, hopefully, or 5. And I'll get a chance to go and enjoy the Leicester Square Christmas market out of Arsenal Brentford. Where's the poll? Well, Tom's very late, so Tom did not quite get to do the poll. I will put the poll up for you right now. Yes, do excuse the eating of chips from me. I did wolf down my mushy peas and my pie in and amongst getting this stream ready whilst I was late. But chippy chips is just all I've got left now. Right, okay. Who's going to win? Newcastle or Spurs? Poll will be up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It should be live on your screens, on YouTube right now. Do let us know. You think it's going to win? Will it be Newcastle? Will it be Spurs? Or will it be a draw? Chippy chips are good. The chippy chips are good. Yeah. The chippy chips are good indeed. Right, how long have we got? Right, 2 minutes and we'll get you through the team news. But chat, talk to me. I'm here. Just about. Yeah. By the way, I am awfully sorry that I did not. Well, I mean, look, I was going to plan a nice Christmas thumbnail. But I couldn't quite get the dimensions the way I wanted, let's just say, with it. I believe the background I've got is Craven Cottage in its Christmas decorations. And I mean, the Premier League is on the bottom. Yeah, just excuse that. I'll try and have that sorted for Man United West Ham. We are planning to do a bit of a festive kind of logo, if you like. Festive kind of thumbnail background. Chippy chips. Cole Palmer would be jealous right now if he saw these. Chippy chips. Right. Well, considering I had to wait for about an hour listening to religious stuff that I have no clue about before I actually got to hear my grandmother sing, I guess we should say, God, thank you for your lovely performance. But now it's time for your team news. Yeah, it is time for your team news because, oh dear God, Tom should have had this chippy down him half hour ago. That was my plan. In fact, my plan was to go to McDonald's, but she wanted chip shop, which only stretched the delay. Yeah, we had our chippy locally updated recently. I know. Opened about, what, 2 weeks ago now? Oh, frig. I can't see the bloody screen because of this chip box. The chip lid. There you are. Right. Right. Fulham 0, City 1 currently at Craven Cottage. And it's Erling Haaland with the goal. How do I know that? Because I saw a headline from Sky, 100 goals in the Premier League for Erling Haaland. Big moment for him in his career. Well done to Erling Haaland for that achievement. And it's currently Bournemouth 0, Everton 0 at the Vitality. And we'll keep you posted on any other scores that come through. Well, that's it, actually. But here on Realltom Football, it is Newcastle against Spurs. We will take a look at the league table in a bit. Tom's got to get his chippy chips down him, and you need some team news. So, here you are. Why is it not? Oh, great. Unresponsive. Marvellous. Oh, there we go. That's what I need. I could have been unresponsive earlier when I checked the time when that blooming thing was done. Nearly fainted when I saw it was 6:39 when it was done. Considering it started at 5:30. Oh. Believe you me, and yes, Mr. Singh, we have got bets in play tonight as well. Right. Bournemouth, City and Newcastle to win. Pound return, £7 on that one. Newcastle to win over 2.5 goals. Harvey Barnes to be anytime goal scorer over 0.5 cards first half. That is going to be a bet builder returning £6 for £1 stake and price boost for Newcastle to win over 3.5 goals and Nick Baltamada to score 50p. 275 on that one. Coral Football Super Series is here on Liverpool against Sunderland tomorrow. And I'm not sure about the Ladbrokes 1, 2, 3. But to be quite honest with you, Tom couldn't be bothered. Right, folks, it is time for your team news and your match information. Newcastle are up against Spurs. Let's have a look at the team news. Aaron Ramsdale remains the goalkeeper of choice for Newcastle as there is no Nick Pope available to them. In the back four, it is Thiaw, Dan Burn, Lewis Hall and Tino Livramento behind the midfield three of Joel Linton, Sandro Tonali and Lewis Miley. Front three sees Harvey Barnes, Nick Baltamada and Jacob Murphy. On the bench for Newcastle this evening is going to be Fabian Schär, Anthony Gordon, Anthony Alanga, John Ruddy, Joe Willock, Alex Murphy, Bruno Guimaraes, Jacob Ramsey and Sean Neve. For Tottenham, it is Guglielmo Vicario begins in goal. A back four today of Pedro Porro, Christine Romero, Kevin Danso, and Destiny Udogie plays behind the midfield three of Pap Saab, Rodrigo Bentancur, and Lucas Bergvall. Front three, Mo Kudus, Randall Colomwani, and Brennan Johnson on the bench. Thomas Frank at Spurs is João Palhinha, Xabi Simons, Richarlison, Matthias Tell, Archie Gray, Jed Spence, Wilson Odobert, Anthony Kinski, and Mickey van der Ven. If you do want to watch this match tonight, it is live on Sky Sports Premier League, Sky Sports Premier League only. Right, quick swig of Coke. Let's get Sky Sports loaded. 8:15 kickoff. Can't believe I've made it. But hey, Tom does what he can to bring you guys the content. And yeah, I do need Coke because I want to swish away the blooming chippy chips. Right, game. Yes, I am. All right. Don't forget, I'm at the Arsenal game tomorrow. We will be back then on Thursday for Manchester United against West Ham after this. But first, it is Newcastle against Spurs, and you can enjoy plenty of games tomorrow. Leeds against Chelsea is one. The other 8:15 kickoff is Liverpool against Sunderland. I think Wolves are playing Forest at Molineux. We're playing Brentford. Palace might be playing, probably will be playing, I don't know. Let me think. Oh, God. I'm trying. Yeah, Palace might be playing. No, Palace will be playing. Of course they will. Right, your games tomorrow. Palace are up against... Okay, Palace up against Burnley away, Wolves, Forest. Brighton, Villa and Arsenal, Brentford make up your 7:30 kickoffs. 8:15 kickoffs, Leeds, Chelsea, Liverpool, Sunderland, and Thursday we'll be back in the house, Man United against West Ham United. But here tonight on Realltom Football and on your Tuesday night, it is Newcastle up against Spurs in yellow. Let's get it rolling. This is the first of quite a few Premier League midweek rounds this season. I think it's Sky Sports Plus for Bournemouth Everton. And I think if you want to watch the Fulham Man City game, that should be on main event, even though this is probably the main event. But there you go. If you do want to watch this one, it is Sky Sports Premier League and Sky Sports Premier League only. So Mikel Arteta, just in the previews for tomorrow, has said that it is a hugely important game tomorrow for Arsenal. And it is an attendance alert, which you guys should not have missed. It is on the community tab for you. I will be there tomorrow at the Emirates. So if you do want to look out for me, check into Sky Sports Plus and come and say hello via your TV to Tom. And the plan is for me to get there probably about 4, 5. Have an hour at Leicester Square, go and have a look at the Christmas markets, even though I'll do that on the 23rd as well. And then, yeah, get to the stadium about 6:30, ready to go for the 7:30 kickoff. And I should be back at about midnight, with all fingers crossed, considering the kickoff is 7:30, not 8 o'clock or 8:15 or 7:45. If it was 8:15, I'd be screwed. Well, I don't know. Would I? I'm trying to think. 8:15, 9, 10 o'clock. I'd be pushing it. Or I could get for the... Yeah, 20. I'd get on the 23:04, I think. But, hey. And yes, folks, I will be diverting via the Midland Main Line tomorrow, as there is some new trains on the tracks of the Midland Main Line, which were announced and released into the heavens on Monday. It's a huge game for Arsenal tomorrow. Can Leeds do what they love doing against Chelsea and slap them to pieces? And can Liverpool beat Sunderland tomorrow? That is tomorrow. But tonight, can Spurs survive St James's Park? Well, they did it in the Carabao Cup. It is 3-0 to Manchester City now. Phil Foden and Dejani Reinders with the 2 other goals for City after Erling Haaland's opener. So it is a battering for Fulham at the minute. Still goalless between Bournemouth and Everton at their half time. But it is 8:15 and we are ready to go for kick-off at St James's Park. So here we go. Scoreboards at the ready. We're off then. Spurs in their very bright yellow kit. Get the ball rolling at St James's. Smash a like, subscribe, and chat with us, people. And yes, I must remember to put this back in my pocket tomorrow because it needs to come with me. Because I will be checking the dots on Liverpool against Sunderland. Dogs having a bark. Will it be a barking win tonight for Newcastle? Right, that's out for a throw in there. Harvey Barnes beaten to the ball by the Spurs defender. One of Romero, Bergvall, Udogie or Danso. Looks to be Danso, to be fair. Well, Fulham have scored 1 back. It is a game of thrills, really, between Fulham and Manchester City. 3-1. Emile Smith-Rowe has got 1 back for Fulham, but it is 3-1 to Manchester City. So 1 back for Fulham. Potentially the start of a comeback. Who knows? But Fulham 1, Manchester City 3, the latest score. And that one has been scored by former Arsenal player Emile Smith-Rowe. Harvey Barnes. Down that left. I've got him down as an anytime goal scorer tonight. After his great form of recent, Sandro Tonali, Livramento, Miley, lovely movement from Newcastle. Livramento nudged off the ball by Udogie. Should that be a corner or is it a goal kick? Well, Tino Livramento down at the minute. Udogie makes a good tackle. I don't think he touches the ball. No. It's a goal kick. There's a bit of contact from Udogie on Livramento, but all in all, good defending. It's not a foul. So whistles going at half-time. Fulham 1, Manchester City 3, Bournemouth 0, Everton 0. The latest Premier League scores. And here come Newcastle again. Lewis Hall and gets his shot away. And it's just the wrong side of the post. Dragged narrowly wide. Good play by Hall. But it's been a bright start by the Geordies in the first 4 minutes of this one. Ball in there and header by Voltemada off target. Must be the 4th or 5th chance the Newcastle have had in the opening moments of this game. Strong leap by Voltemada, gets past Romero. A little bit off balance, he's going for the header. But Newcastle keep coming back again at Spurs at the minute. Baltimore in on Romero. And looking for Harvey Barnes for that ball. Good defending by Bentancur. First corner of the game, I think. So Sandro Tonali will take the corner. Flat one and comfortably defended by Spurs. Not the best of corners, have to be said. When you're a fan of a club who is the best in the Premier League at scoring corners, you find most corners that aren't similar to your own club's disappointing, I guess. And Spurs having their first attack of the game, and Pedro Porro looking to feed. And Hamid Kudus defending done. Back there by Lewis Hall, and I think the corner was prevented as well. Baltimore foul from behind, that'll be a free kick. Craig Pawson, the referee tonight. I think. Let's have a look. Can't see yet because it's not zoomed in, but it looks like Craig Pawson because he does a bit of a waddle. Oh yeah, that's Craig Pawson. Zoomed out, similar build and look to John Brooks or Tony Harrington, but no, that's Craig Pawson. Free kick. They're still not going to zoom in on him, are they? Just to give him a confirmation. I like to be assured I haven't got it wrong. Dan Burn. Livramento. On to Murphy. Ricocheted off bodies there. Thought it was going to go out for a throw, but didn't. Newcastle retain the ball. And retain their attack. Cut out by Porro there. One back by Hall. Murphy. No, not Murphy. Joel Linton even onto Harvey Barnes, who's been in form of recent, and he feeds it into Lewis Hall, who can't sort his feet out. Joel Linton in support. Baltimore in the middle. Miley goes for the shot. Comes out to Livramento. Baltimore. He's done well. Hangs the ball up. Joel Linton's there. And it will lead to a Newcastle corner. That ain't Craig Pawson, actually. Is it? I don't know, unless he's had his hair done. Kudus. Bringing Spurs forward here. On the counter-attack. So currently 10 minutes into the half times, roughly, of the 7:30 kickoffs. They'll be back underway. You expect around about 8:30. Current scores, remember, are Bournemouth 0, Everton 0, and it is 3-1 to Manchester City away to Fulham. 3 goals by different players. Erling Haaland, Tijani Reinders and Phil Foden for Manchester City. Goal back for Fulham was scored by Emile Smith-Rowe. No goals yet to report at the Vitality. Well, there is a question tonight of can Aaron Ramsdale keep a clean sheet? Because obviously Nick Pope's got an injury, and we'll do a bit of a deep delve into this Nick Pope injury as well at half time, because I want to see the extent of it. But Spurs have scored 6 goals from corners this season, only 2 less than us. So danger potentially for Newcastle, not really, because there was no Spurs contact from the corner. It was defensive contact from Sandro Tonali. And it will lead to another corner on the opposite side. Interesting feature at St James's Park. The scoreboard is at the end of an advertising board. The clock. And when I saw it, I just lapsed for a second then, and I thought that the Sky Sports clock was a couple of seconds up behind. Kudos, that's a goal kick. So 4 of the 5 wins of Thomas Frank, just indicated by Sky there, have come away from home. That isn't too much of a surprise with Spurs at the minute. Obviously, just a 1 home victory, which came against Burnley for him. So it is away form that Spurs are excelling in this season. But troubles at home. But Harvey Barnes are brilliant. Hangs the cross. Poor contact by Murphy. And Harvey Barnes, well, he's in form at the minute. And you just wish that he'd turn away from Porro, but he's not quite got enough space and go for that shot himself. Mr. B. Harry, welcome into you. How are you doing? Good to see you in here, and welcome aboard to you. No. Kelleher will concede 3 tomorrow in a comfortable Arsenal win. And Liverpool to suffer, I think, 3 successive home defeats or more, as Sunderland come to Anfield and deliver a surprise. I think it'd be the first time since COVID that Liverpool have had 3 or more successive defeats at Anfield. Did get back to winning ways at the weekend when they played West Ham, a team who I would expect anybody to beat. Murphy knocks it back to Livramento. Antonali. On to Lewis Hall. Tonali locks it forward, or headed forward by Byrne. Voltamada will chase. I think it went out of play just. Yeah. Voltamada's arguing it, but I think it just went out of play. He tried to tee up Harvey Barnes. It was close. But it looked. It's out. Yeah. Clear. There you go. That freeze frame. No problem at all. Yeah, you won't get pictures for home games anyway. I don't think. I mean, it's not as if we're going to do fireworks tomorrow, is it? I don't know. They might, but I would be very surprised if there was fireworks tomorrow. The last two games against Bayern and Tottenham, there have been fireworks, but Bayern and Tottenham. Oh, it's impossible at the Emirates. Although I will be in the. I think I'm in the lower tiers. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where am I tomorrow? Oh, I'm in the. I think I'm in the lower clock actually. 30-17-943. Yeah. I mean, I'm in the lower clock. Flix, welcome into you. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I'm in the lower clock tomorrow. Miley teed up. Oh, straight on target. So yeah, I will be at the Emirates tomorrow, and then 20 days later, on the 23rd, a Tuesday, I'll be at the Emirates again for our Carabao Cup clash against Crystal Palace. 27th, I'll be at the Arsenal Brighton game, and then from there, to be confirmed. Obviously, my hopes are that we draw Newcastle in the Carabao Cup so that we can get our revenge, and so that I can also get a chance to go to St James's Park. Yeah, there you go. There's the confirmation. You can see his face now. It's not Craig Pawson. It is Thomas Bramwell, the referee tonight. Second meeting between these two at St James's Park this season. Newcastle already beating Spurs in the Carabao Cup. If you haven't already, do make sure you are smashing a like on the stream tonight. And hit subscribe if you are new. We did work hard to get here tonight. I promise you that. As there was a bit of delay in the element of tonight's stream. That came off Randall Calamani. That will be a Newcastle set piece. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow on the agenda, it is Leicester Square and the Emirates, really. I'm hoping that the Christmas market is on at Leicester Square by now. Hall's Corner. I think it'd be earlier than that, personally. I'd hope. We're just about 20 minutes through. 25 to 9 already. Was a 9:15 kickoff this one tonight. 8:15, sorry. If you're in Europe, it's 9:15. It is the latest allowed kickoff time in the UK without delays, of course. 8:15. With it being a singular game on Thursday, it will just be an 8 o'clock kickoff for Man United West Ham, which is what we will return to you with on Thursday. Premier League action after that will return on Saturday. Well, we've got to do a header for you. Villa against Arsenal and Leeds against Liverpool. And then Sunday, it is just going to be the one game, and it's going to be Fulham against Palace at 4:30. That's the overall agenda for the week. Dan Burn to Thiaw. Ramsdale. Burn. Into the 23rd minute of this one, and that's going to be pulled back. It's going to be, I think, a free kick. Cards coming out from Thomas Bramall. Yellow card for Romero. It's his 6th card of the season. City leading 4-1. Craven Cottage. 5th goal of the night. And that one. Fulham. Did get one back, but it is Fulham 1, Manchester City 4. Yep. Phil Foden at the double tonight. Nah. If I get the opportunity to do an 8:15 kickoff, I ain't going to take. Look, I mean, look, 8:15 kickoffs are a blessing. I don't need no Ultra HD. I've just got the standard Sky Premier League on. You can't beat the in-stadium view, though. And after all bar the first, football attendance 3 November, the early part of December, sees me return to the Emirates tomorrow. Then it is the 23rd. I can't believe it, but yeah, the 23rd, people. I'll be back at the Emirates after tomorrow when we play Crystal Palace. Won't happen. I will protest against it. Nobody wants it. Anyway, the rights ain't being sold yet. Sky have just had a new deal, so it's not going to happen for at least 3 or 4 years. No, and damn right. I'm sorry, but again, you lose that authenticity. Netflix will just do world feed shitty crap. Trust me. If you think Netflix will spend time on making the Premier League coverage special, you're wrong. On every supreme level, they'll do it cheap, they'll do it dirty, and they'll do it world feed. Trust. I'm against it. They can have 3 o'clocks and 12:30, but how about Prime? Honestly, yeah. I mean, if any broadcaster was to take over, I'd say let Amazon do it. Great. We'll get that goal flash in a minute. Cheers, Fulham, for that. Honestly. Absolute barbaric slappage. I think I predicted 2-1. Let's have a look. It's not even on this. Yeah, it's starting tomorrow, I think. Yeah, it's starting tomorrow. Miley's going to take this corner for Newcastle. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't think there's no multicast tonight. Probably be tomorrow if they do one. There is. So 5th goal for City, scored by Jeremy Doku. 5-1 to Manchester City. Yeah, you can just end that one now. because Fulham are falling apart. Leeds are gonna make you struggle, I think, tomorrow. It is a precarious fixture for Chelsea. The last result was a 3-0 victory for Leeds at Ellen Road, and that's Dan Burn on target, but Vicario stops it on the line at point blank range. Well, that's good. Fulham have got one back, have they? Yeah. I ain't seen it yet. I ain't got my goal. I ain't got my sofa score on yet. I'm relying on Sky to give me the updates. Porro. Romero. Yeah, well, in a minute. I'll have it ready for you. Don't worry. I'll have it ready for you. It's 5-2 to City. And the goal scorer confirmation should be coming through any minute now. This time, I think, can piss off. Don't know what's happened, but StreamYard have got tight. There you go. Iwobi scored, so 5-2 there. Goal flash, yeah. Okay, Ramsdale. We want a goal in this one, really. To be fair, the attacking's largely come from Newcastle, but Tonali, Harvey Barnes, and Joel Linton. Drugs off Porro. Livramento. And big deflection on that. That should be a... No. Did well to position himself to keep that in for Vicario. Ready for a goal, though. Most certainly this game. Joel Linton, Voltamada, couldn't quite feed it through. Newcastle played well. To be fair, Spurs haven't been too bad defensively. I'll do them. You can you can let us know, but I always like to make sure that everything's verified and all that shit. So yeah, don't worry. Dan Burn on the way. Dan Burn on the ball there for Newcastle. That's Harvey Barnes. This studio. Oh, I know. I know. Harvey Barnes hangs it. There's all kinds of... Oh, dear. Newcastle should be scoring. Murphy's in pain down. He's off the pitch. The referee won't do nothing. Drake's a great run. Murphy hits the inside of the post. I think it was Joel Linton's shot, rather. Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. No. Do you know this is just evidence that people don't look at the community tab? No. I'm in attendance at the Emirates tomorrow. I always let you know when I'm in attendance. No, tomorrow I am at the Emirates and I'm going to enjoy it. I can't quite say peace and quiet because it's London, but it will be a nice day. Oh, rely on me to send pics, yeah. I'll forget. I thought Bergvall had scored then. Never from Spurs. Porro, back to carry on. Why kiss Cole? I'm almost sure that Cole Palmer doesn't want to kiss. I'm a Chelsea fan. Do you know what? Funny story, actually. Yeah, no. When you are at a ground like Turf Moor, yeah, the fans in the away end, when there's less of you, want to actually, it's almost as if you're all bunched together. Do you know what I mean? I was sat there going, I was sat there celebrating, not realising that I had about 5-6 fans trying to high-five me. I was like, oh. It's because so normally at the Emirates, we're just like, sort of, do you know what I mean? Oh, I'll be down there by, 4 or 5-ish. I'm popping to Leicester Square before I do anything else because I'm going to go and have a look at the Christmas markets. But yes, I will be I'm doing a diversion, but it'll take me less. Well, will it? I don't know. I don't care. I'm just going to enjoy it because there's new trains now, so I'm enjoying it. I don't care. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy the new trains. The newest trains to the UK rail network, which are the new, as of Monday, Class 810 Auroras. Out, all 33 of them. No, these are brand new. These are the newest trains to the railway network. They are the Class 810 Auroras. Yes. I'm not going to lie, I do. But no, I've got high expectations of these new Aurora trains. I haven't really had a chance to travel with GWR in the sense of their intercity routes, nor LNER really. Main operators I use are Cross Country, Avanti West Coast, London North Western Railway, Trans-Pennine Express, Northern, East Midlands Railway, West Midlands Railway. Who else do I use? TfL Tube, obviously. I haven't used South Western Railway yet, but obviously, yeah, I haven't used South Western Railway yet, I know. I've used Greater Anglia before. I've used Thameslink before. I've used Southern before. Yes, that is an operator. They operate down in Brighton and places like that. They go as far as Southampton, Portsmouth. Nope, never. I'm yet to use Grand Central either at the minute. Haven't used Lumo. I have used GWR before, but only to shuttle me from Newton Abbot to Paignton. Because most of the cross-country services don't call at Paignton or Torquay. They basically go off past Totnes to get to Plymouth and Penzance. So you have to get off at Newton Abbot, change for a GWR local stopper service. But Paignton does see regular service with the IETs to Paddington. No. If it is it Red X, it's cross country. That is cross country. If it's a big Red X, cross country. Grey train, big Red X, cross country. You do see a fish and chips box, yes. Blimey. Still no goals at the Vitality. Nearly at half time in this one. Can't say that it's been that amusing of a game in the last 15 minutes, but might be a chance here for Newcastle. Barnes. Deflection. Should be a corner. Will be a corner. $2.90 here. Not bad. I know that's it's £3 actually, isn't it? 2.20 to 10, 50, £3, yeah. £3 for tomorrow. I think I'll just have a 50p ACCA insurance tomorrow though. Yeah, I got bets on. 1 minute of added time, people. 1 minute of added time at the end of this first half, which is not seen a goal yet. Yeah, I got bets on though. Yeah. Coral tonight. And of course, who do I bet with when I go to London? What do I always tell you? Who do I bet with when I go to London? Because there's what outside London St Pancras International? William Hill. Mate, I might do. Could be a good FA Cup tie, that actually. Birmingham City. Who knows? No, there is a there's a Ladbrokes as well, but no, there's a William Hill right outside St Pancras, so that's where I go in London. Blimey, Fulham getting back into it. I doubt that Sky will let us know about that goal. So, goal at Craven Cottage for you. Oh, hang on a minute. Jacob Murphy. And the block was made. So, yeah, 5-3 to Manchester City at Craven Cottage. And Samuel Chukwueze, I think that's 2-2 for him. He has scored the goal. And it is 5-3 at Craven Cottage. So that's half-time at St James's, though it is currently goalless and the deadlock unbroken, where it is Newcastle 0, Spurs 0 at St James's Park. We will come back to you guys after a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute's time. Don't go anywhere. Back in just a tick. Back, folks, after that very quick break, as it's half-time at St James's Park. Newcastle 0, Spurs 0 in this 8:15 kickoff tonight. On the goal for Fulham. Fifth goal for City, by the way, was an own goal by Sander Berger. Can Fulham pull it back all square and to 5-5? And who will there be a winning goal between Bournemouth and Everton, where it is 0-0 Everton currently leading the attack momentum? Could they come away with all 3 points from the Vitality and make it 2 away wins in 2? Bad result against Newcastle at Hill Dickinson at the weekend. But if Everton can nick a goal later on at the Vitality and hold on, it'll be 2 away wins in 2 for them. And for Arsenal tomorrow, it is a chance to win 2 out of 3 London derbies in a row. it is the end of a run of London derbies tomorrow after games against Chelsea and Spurs. And yeah, that after tomorrow, it is Villa away at the weekend on Saturday. Lots of big games in the Premier League tomorrow. Liverpool against Sunderland, Leeds against Chelsea. And it is a bit of a bogey one for Chelsea because Leeds do have a good record both home and away against Chelsea of recent. Wolves against Forest might be a chance for Wolves to pick up some form and get themselves some points on the board. Burnley against Crystal Palace and Brighton against one of their bogey teams, Villa. And then on Thursday, we are bringing you Premier League action from Old Trafford, where Manchester United take on West Ham United. Friday, I don't think we'll be doing anything. And I just said a minute ago how potentially Bournemouth could concede to Everton. And Everton might be able to nick 3 points, which would see them get 2 away wins in 2, while Everton have taken the lead at the Vitality. And it could inflict a 3rd or 4th straight defeat for the Cherries. Everton in front, and Everton looking to make it 2 away wins in 2. Well, we'll get back to Friday in a minute, but it's 5-4 at Craven Cottage. Are we going to get game of the season there? So Bournemouth not sitting pretty against Everton, but Everton looking to make it 2 away wins in 2 after their success at Old Trafford a week ago on the Monday night. And now they are potentially, after a 4-1 defeat to Newcastle at home, looking to make it 2 away wins in 2, with all 3 points potentially at the Vitality. There is 10 minutes to go at both Craven Cottage and the Vitality. And it is now 5-4 to Manchester City. Samuel Chukwueze has made it 5-4 with a 78th minute goal. So Fulham 4, Manchester City 5. Right, on to Friday. I won't be here on Friday, I don't think. But Friday, the 5th of December. And do you know what? I might change my... no, do you know what? I'll leave it. I will leave it. Oh, it's a York... I don't know. Do you want Hull against Middlesbrough? I fancy it. We'll see. It is 2 straight games of difficulty for Chelsea, as Chelsea, after their trip to Leeds tomorrow, will take a trip to the Vitality. And you would sense that Bournemouth will be up for that one. And a huge game on the horizon for Liverpool as they go away to Leeds whilst we play Villa. And those will be the 2 live games on Saturday. It is a very boring Super Sunday ahead for you, though, this coming weekend. And it will be just a 1 game for you guys on Realltom Football with Fulham against Crystal Palace at 4:15. There will be no coverage of Brighton against West Ham on the channel, as there is a Christmas lunch with family planned. So I've decided to do that because Brighton against West Ham doesn't really hit a threshold for me to be influence to push that event out of the way. But a huge game on Monday as well. with Wolves against Man United always entertains, and there are no games on Christmas Eve. In fact, there are no games other than Arsenal Crystal Palace on the 23rd either. We're just going through it now. Monday, so that's Monday. Tuesday, it is back to Champions League action, and we will be keeping our eyes on probably Inter Milan against Liverpool. Wednesday, so a week tomorrow, it is Club Brugge away for us. And, what a game. Real Madrid, Manchester City. There is the FIFA Intercontinental Cup as well. I have no idea what that is. I've only just recently learned about the FIFA Club World Cup, but Cruz Azul against Flamengo is that FIFA Intercontinental Cup fixture. When is it? Is it on Saturday? Or is that on Christmas Eve? Yeah, well, listen, I ain't going to go to nothing on Christmas Eve. Just to get this out of the way. Can't get there. I mean, I'd really struggle. I'd really struggle because there's no trains on Boxing Day. That's why I'm not protesting against there being no Boxing Day football, because quite frankly, there's no trains on Boxing Day, which makes it almost impossible for me to get anywhere other than, well, I would find a way to do the two Manchester clubs, and I would find a way to do Forest away. Like, it would be like United or City or Forest away I could do with no trains. But otherwise, yeah. So, right. Other way round. I'm not close to them, no. Old Trafford is a danger zone for Arsenal fans. So just have a little scroll through the fixtures. And it will be back to a full Super Sunday for game week 16. With just the one game on that Saturday. We'll just be doing the one for Arsenal Wolves on Saturday, the 13th of December. We'll just be doing Arsenal Wolves at 8 o'clock. No. Super Sunday for the for 16, match week 16. This is now we're looking at. And it is a rather brilliant Super Sunday for match week 16. Palace against City, Forest, Spurs, Sunderland, Newcastle, West Ham Villa at 2 o'clock. 4:30, Brentford against Leeds. And the Monday night fixture, Man United against Bournemouth. Carabao Cup will be, by the way, people, for the main Carabao Cup, the Carabao Cup, which is correctly scheduled, you will get a full roster, all right? You will. You'll get a full roster in terms of the Carabao Cup. The main Carabao Cup round, you'll get a full roster. And it will begin with Cardiff against Chelsea on Tuesday the 16th. And Wednesday the 3rd, Wednesday the 17th, you will get Man City against Brentford or Newcastle against Fulham. And Thursday the 18th, is there any more Carabao Cup? Nope. And the last Premier League weekend before Christmas. So the last Premier League weekend before Christmas, we'll start with Newcastle against Chelsea. There will be no 3 o'clock focus. I don't think. I haven't really decided. That is a horrendous Saturday. And do you know what? That is a horrendous Saturday. Because I really do not want to miss that Tottenham-Liverpool game. But we're playing at 8 o'clock. And then there's only one game on the Super Sunday. Can you not move the Spurs-Liverpool game? Can they not move it? I don't see why they can't move that Spurs-Liverpool game. I genuinely am annoyed at it does annoy me. Eh? All right. Right. So Carabao Cup rescheduled. It is. Yeah. So just the one. Yeah. That Spurs. It's killing me. That Spurs Liverpool game is killing me. Like, I can't bear it. Oh. I can't believe this. There's actually football on Christmas Day. Not where you would think, but Saudi Pro League. You've got Al Fayr against Al Hazem, Al Riyadh against Al Ettifaq, and Neom SC against Al Najma. Then you have got Algeria League 1 with Belouizdad against Sessif, and Iran Pro League with Aluminium Arak against Malavan, and Esteghal Khuzestan against Zob Ahan. And there's more. Oh my Jesus, there's a full roster on Christmas Day. Why are you playing football on Christmas Day? It's should be made illegal, that. I'm going to keep going with this. I'm going to call out every team that's agreed to play on Christmas Day. Moik against Safa, Adifai Agsu against Kabraili in Azerbaijan, Cuba, Ajax Pinar against Calero Pinar, Arsenal Pinar. What? Huh? Cuba? I want to fight. Huh? No. No. Copyright. Oi, 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 oi. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these copycats. Look at these copycats who are playing on Christmas Day. Look at this. Look at this. Arsenal. Look. Cuba. Arsenal. No. Robbery. Look. Look. Look at it. Can you see that? Look. They're using our frigging logo. That's identity theft. What the fuck? We've got an Ajax. We've got an Aston Villa. There's an Atalanta. Oh, Liverpool. Look. I'm speechless. I could lose the plot here. That's unreal. What's going on here? Look, this is Cuban League. Liverpool. Look at this. Look, that's Liverpool's logo. Look. Atalanta, that's like... Oh my... What the hell is going on in Cuba? No, that's upset me, that has. Like, think of your own names. I can't believe this. The Cuban League is copying copying Arsenal, Liverpool, Villa. Let me have a look at this league table. Let's see who's in it. Right. Ajax, Villa. That's Napoli. So that's 3 clubs that I know. Ajax, Napoli, Villa, all been copied. Manchester, but Manchester who? We'll let that one slide. Atalanta, that makes a 4th. Arsenal makes it 5. And then Liverpool, 6. 6 of the... That's unreal. Liverpool are going to win the league, though. Look. Liverpool are top of the league phrase. Look. You could just take away the Pinar. Liverpool are top of the league. That's unreal. The little copycats. I can't believe that. I'm intrigued to know who else is copying our teams now. That's absolutely ridiculous, that is. I'll tell you free of charge right now. That is completely... I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I am fuming that some people in Cuba are using our logo. Yes, our logo. It's our club badge. They've made it black. I don't care. They're using our... Oh, that's... I'm Googling this Arsenal Pinar. I can't bear it. Do our club even know about it? Who's Arsenal Pinar? Come on, tell me. I want to know. Arsenal Pinar Cuba. I'm upset by this. They ain't even got a website, have they? This is... Look at this. This is absolutely outrageous. I mean, formed in 2012. The copying of our badge is what upsets me. I mean, what a bunch of frauds. I have to say, I'm raging at this. Open image in new tab. Yes, please. I want to share the tab with you all. Look at this. Look at this. Undisgracia. Yes, Cuba. What's that all about? Eh? Look. Look at it. Arsenal Pinar. That's our badge. They've made it black and they've chucked Pinar on it. What the hell is that? And they ain't even got a website, which is what makes it worse. I'm gonna... I honestly feel like sending this to the club right now. Is it? Do Arsenal not have a right to shut down this club for using that logo? They've literally taken our logo. They've literally taken our logo, blacked it out, and written Pinar on it. Oh, yeah. There's more. Of course, there's more. Here, Fraser won't like this. Look at this. Hang on. Liverpool, Pinar, Cuba. Here's this one. Who else did they copy? I think Villa as well. They copied Villa as well, haven't they? Yeah, they've done Villa as well. They've done Villa as well, I think. There's that one. Look at this. This is 2019. Yeah, look, the Liverbird. Liverpool could also say something as well. I mean, look, okay, the badge isn't quite as... I mean, okay, there's a bit more creativity with this one, but the Liverbird is copyrighted there. Let's have a look at Aston Villa's. Oh, my God. What a bunch of frauds in Cuba. I'm going to ring the club tomorrow and I'm going to say, look, somebody... I mean, there's a fraud club here using our badge. Oh, my word. This is absolutely... Hang on. What? Aston Villa, Cuba. Right. I think it's PR, innit? PR. Hang on. What? Who's this Aston Villa? Hang on. Go. Oh, duh. I can't find the Aston Villa one. Oh, well, I'm going to tell a steward. I'm going to be like, excuse me, shut down this club. Frauds. They're using the badge of the Arsenal, albeit a mock-up. I mean, I can't believe this. All I was doing is I was looking at who's playing on Christmas Day, and I discover a simple monstrosity. I don't even... let's have a look. Go back to Arsenal Pinar. I'm raging. Wikipedia doesn't even know who they are. That's the even funnier thing. Wikipedia doesn't even know. Look. Wikipedia doesn't even know. Look. I mean, come on. If Wikipedia don't know, then surely it's a... No, I don't think so. Let's see who plays for Arsenal Pinar. Kevin Corral. Right, hang on a minute. Here's the latest lineup for them. This is absolutely... Right, so this is... Right, this is absolutely... So, Arsa is the goalkeeper. Colomina, Achete, Sanchez, Perez, Hernandez, Pereira, Miranda. These absolute frauds. Have they even got a kit? They haven't even got a website. Arsenal Pinar kit. I want to see the kits. Kits. Come on. Where's the kits? Show me the kit. They ain't got a kit. Look at it. Look at this. They ain't got a kit. The little frauds. Oh, I hope these Cuban... I hope they get sent down for that. What? I mean, where... Have they got a web? I want to know if this club has got a website. Please, somebody find me a website for this Arsenal Pinar, because I am going to report this club for... I mean, it's ridiculous. They've got no website. They've got... I mean... What the actual... Right, so, yeah, I definitely won't be watching Arsenal Pinar on Christmas Day. Just, no, I'm not watching them. They're frauds. Where's your website? I'm pretty sure every club in the world has a website. I mean, if we search, I don't know, Flamengo, they'll have a website, right? Flamengo. Yep, there you are. Club de Regatas do Flamengo, and then www.flamengo.com.br. Yep. Flamengo's got a website. Oh, let's have a look. Sociedade Esportiva Palmeiras. Oh, they've got a website. Where's this club's website? They're frauds. I can't see their kit. I can't see a website. But yet they're allowed to play football with our badge. Unreal. Report a fraudulent football club is what I'm going to put on Google now. Fraudulent football club. Yes, I do want to report a fraudulent football club in Cuba. No, I don't want to report financial fraud. I want to report a... Right, independent football ombudsman. I want to see if I can report a Cuban club here. Screw it. I'll leave that to Arsenal to do. I ain't filling out their paperwork. I want to find out if there's more Arsenals here. What an absolute outrage. Doggy. Smash a like if you haven't already. One of these are going to come through. Global clubs named Arsenal. Here's another one. Argentina, Arsenal de Sarandi, FC Arsenal Tula, unreal. Where's this Cuban one then? The Cuban one ain't there on this list. Oh, Murphy. Chelsea have got one, actually. Bericum Chelsea FC in Ghana. So Chelsea do have one. Nowhere near as many as us. Bericum Chelsea. This is Bericum Chelsea FC. It looks like a Palace. It's kind of a mix of Palace and Chelsea, that. And Bericum Chelsea have not won any of their... Yeah. No. Look. This is one of Chelsea's copycats. Bericum Chelsea in Ghana. This is Ghana. Look, Bericum Chelsea FC. Yeah. Look at it. Look at it. It's Chelsea's logo with an eagle clutching onto the ball. 2004, this is. Palace and Chelsea in one. And look at the kit. Decent kit, actually. I can't lie. Look at the kit. It's a nice kit. It's old, but... Oh, do you know what? I really want to just check now if there's a Swansea one. Global clubs named Swansea. Gotta be illegal. Oh, yes. Belmont Swansea United FC. This... They're Australian, but it counts. I mean, if you forget the green, it's... What has happened on this stream? That's their pitch. Oh my word. Colour morning. Across by Bergvall. Right, well, let's just. Oh my god, no, Can you imagine if we find a global club's name Tottenham? Oh my days. This would be funny. Global club's name Tottenham. Oh. Tallahassee. Right. This is United States. There is another Spurs, and it's Tallahassee Tottenham Hotspur FC. Let's Google them, see if there's anything interesting about them. Let's try Newcastle. I'll go 1-0 Newcastle. I'll go 1-0 Newcastle. Big up to you. Either I or L, Luke. Good. I mean, that Cuban club is most certainly fraudulent. No name, no Wikipedia, no nothing. I will do. Oh, it's it. Add Bruno Guimaraes. Adds the captain's touch for Newcastle. A game that's been needing a goal for a long time. I finally got one. We were just looking at Christmas Day. I was just looking at Christmas Day. And I discover a mess. But Gordon's pace. Puts that ball across. Lay off from Voltamada. Finish. By Bruno Guimaraes. Right on cue. Well, Tottenham probably been better second half. But it is the Geordie boys who take the lead here. Big up to you, Geordie. And Voltamada. Ball inside. Elanga will chase it. Danso. Brennan Johnson. Colomani. 1-1. Winding you up. Randall Colomani's mask fell off. No, great tackle by Tiao in all genuineness. Interesting. Mask having to be worn by Randall Colomani, protecting his jaw, which is the strongest think, bone in the body. It was fake. It's not bad then. But could Sunderland go to Anfield and get a victory tomorrow against the Liverpool side, who would be on the prospect of 3 straight home defeats if that happens tomorrow? Anthony Gordon. Cal. Not bad. Yesterday I was round at my grandfather's and he had a fire stick. And well, there was this rather well hidden TV and movie app called F1. But it had every movie in the world on it. It literally looked like a Formula One thing. Miley are looking to make it 2. Spilt by Vicaria, but gathered. Yeah. I have got a fire stick somewhere. Just don't know where it is. I would bet it's somewhere down there, or well. Yeah, but they're being cracked down on. I don't know if I've still got my fire stick. All I know is that there is an Xbox down there, which I can just about see. Come on, he goes on, hits the post. Yeah, and I watch on Sky. So Brennan Johnson comes off the Spurs. Matthias Tell coming on to replace him. So Richarlison, Matthias Tell, and Lucas Bergwall on for Xabi. Ignore me. Anyways, Spurs corner. I don't know. I don't know. He just said that the lady who he lives with Cristiano Romero equalises for Spurs. Tottenham's captain levels it up, and Cristiano Romero makes it 1-1. It is a diving header which beats Ramsdale, who can't keep a clean sheet as of yet, as he steps in with the absence of Nick Pope. Gordon, Voltamada. Livramento gets the 1-2 with Alanga. Great ball in, Voltamada knocks it back, and Lewis Hall's shot takes a deflection and goes behind. A corner. Erling Haaland reacts after scoring 100 Premier League goals with a quote, "That's my job." Yeah, it is. Be a bit more excited. Oh, corner lifted in. Game is being halted by VAR. Checking for a potential Newcastle penalty. Bentancur on Burn. Be soft. It'd be soft. So, on-field review here. I think it'd be soft. And that's... I don't think there's enough in it. Yes, there's arms around Burn, but I think Burn goes down too easily. Burn is a big, tall lad. I can't see enough for a penalty there. I mean, Thomas Bramall's got to make the right call. So after review, yeah, it's a penalty to Newcastle. I think it's really soft. But he has given a penalty. I don't think it is a penalty. I do think it is harsh. Well, I think it's a really soft penalty. Romero's not happy. Spurs players aren't happy. I think it's a poor decision by the referee. Yes, you go into the modesty. Yes, you're under pressure from VAR to get the penalty, but I just think it's super, super soft. So Gordon, will he convert? Taking his time. Oh, smashed it past Vicario. No chance for him. 2-1 Newcastle. Controversial penalty. But St James's erupts as Newcastle retake the lead. And they could be on their way to 3 points against Tottenham, who will be aggrieved, to say the least. A day for the subs to make an impact. And if we talk about Newcastle deserving to win the game, yes, they deserve to win it. They've been better than Spurs, but if this is the goal that wins the game, then it will be controversial. I just do not believe that that was a penalty. The referees in England need to have more about them, you know what I mean, when they go to the monitor. If you're asking me, I think you've got a bit of luck there. I mean, look, yeah, you deserve to win the game, but I think it's a bit. I do think it's lucky. I mean, did not look like a penalty. Simons has dropped that one in there. Oh, I'm not angry. I'm just saying I don't think it's a penalty. I just think it's extremely soft. That's all. It's poor from the on-field referee. He had a good long look as well. Elanga, oh, he's been pulled by his shirt. Was he clean through on goal? Don't think he was. I don't think either the Spurs defender who pulled him back was the last man. Let's have a look. No. Danso's not the last man. Udogie is next to him. Wasn't given as a foul. Gordon's cross there. Tottenham will get the throw in. So we're not going anywhere just yet. 9 minutes of added time. 9 minutes to be added on. Nine minutes at a time. Udogie. Now, Xavi Simons. That's going to be a corner. Right hand side. Right hand side. Newcastle dealt with the corner, but back into the box. Byrne got his head to it. Away by Livermentum. Simons won't keep that in. It will be a throw-in. Miley. To be replaced by Fabian Schär is the change. Ball into the box there, pulled back by Richarlison and Simons. Richarlison's just saying, I've had my shirt pulled here. Richarlison comes across, slight pull of the shirt from Thiaw. Looks to throw himself to the floor. 5 of the 9 added on remain. Oh! Well, Romero scored again. And it's 2-2. And we have to say, with the controversy around the Newcastle goal, which put them back in front. So Ramsdale punches it. It's an overhead kick from Romero. I mean, let's have a look. Bloody hell. It's off his shin. Two all square. Baltimore trying to cause trouble through the middle. Tell you what, Romero. Richarlison. Oh, he could cause problems for Ramsdale, but Ramsdale holds on. Possession's been 50-50. Thiaw looking to feed it through to Baltimore. Vital defensive touch back there. Richarlison and Tell are applying pressure. Newcastle have got 2 minutes to try and restore their lead for a second time in this one. Ball over the top, clipped over, looks too heavy. And is too heavy. Away by Danso, out for a throw-in. 2 minutes just under. Remain. Ilanga. There's Roberto ran out of room. So, one last chance maybe for Newcastle and Voltamada. Perhaps. No. Free kick Spurs, foul on Romero. They'll take the time. Lifted over, Udogi pulls it across. Will the referee allow the corner? He will. It's a throw in. Corner. Right. Spurs are going to try and win it. And you would think that Vicario will come forward. Vicario's come to halfway. Corner is claimed by Ramsdale. And it's been a precarious second half that has come to life. There was controversy in Newcastle's penalty, which put them 2-1 up. But Christian Romero, with the individual outstandingness to earn a point after he equalised initially for Spurs, equalised again with a precarious overhead kick. Precarious is a way to describe this game as it finishes. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Newcastle 2 at St James's Park. And in and amongst it, a 5-4 win for Manchester City away to Fulham and a 1-0 win at the Vitality for Everton, who have won now 2 straight away games. And that means that it is one of those days where 3 games produce 14 goals. 9 in the Fulham City game, 4 here, and just the 1 at the Vitality. What a great Tuesday. We'll be back on Thursday night, for Manchester United against West Ham. And folks, until then, see you all later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.